In this video, we're going to go over the best daily back exercises for pain and stiffness. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, I want to share with you my favorite set of daily stretching exercises for the back that may give quick pain and tightness relief, even as little as 30 seconds. Why these exercises are so great is because they're going to focus on dynamic or compound movements, that is, targeting many areas at once in as little time as possible. That way you get the best bang for your buck. They're going to pretty much target everything from the neck all the way down to the tailbone. As a bonus, you can do all of these at home. They're very safe and effective, and they don't require any special pieces of equipment. So let's get started. The first exercise is going to be a decompression traction stretch that is a pulling motion to open up the joint spaces and just get everything loosened up. We just need a flat, elevated surface. Edge of a bed works. You can use a desk, countertop, sturdy chair. It all works. We're also going to start off on our knees, so make sure to put a pillow or towel underneath them for extra comfort. We're also going to need a medium-sized towel for this. I'm just using an average hand-drying towel. So let's go up to that elevated flat surface. What I'm going to do is start off by just taking the towel, placing it behind my head right here, right at the base of the skull. Let's pull the two ends tight. The elbows are going to be bent like this, and then the elbows go up on that flat surface. We're going to be doing a modified yoga pose known as the child's pose. So what I'm going to do is, with very good tension built up into the neck by pulling on these two ends going forward right here, I'm then going to tuck my chin slightly and start to lower my butt down towards the heels while I hold on to these two ends tightly. When you do this, you're going to feel a great stretch start to happen into the neck, the upper back, and then go down into the lower back. If it's tight enough, you'll feel it go all the way down to the tailbone, but keep lowering the butt down towards the heels and holding that anchor point with these two odd ends of the towels. Once you hit a great stretch, try to hold this position right here for 20 to 30 seconds. Do nice, slow, controlled breathing also. Then just relax, take a breather, and then just repeat. On the next repetition, go a little bit further. Try to take the butt down towards the heels even more to open up and stretch everything out throughout the whole back. But this is just a great way to target everything from the shoulders down to the tailbone, and you want to do this for 3 to 5 complete repetitions. This next mobility exercise is great for lower back pain and sciatica because it's going to help take pressure off spinal discs and off nearby pinched nerves. This one is best done in bed. So let's lay on our stomach and go to the edge of a bed. Whatever leg is closest to the edge, just drop it off like this and do a simple knee to the chest. Bend the knee, bring the leg up, that knee, towards the chest. When you do this, you're going to feel a very good stretch into the leg, the glute buttock, and lower back. Only go to your comfort level. The second part, we're going to do a modified Cobra pose. So I'm going to bend the elbows like this and support my upper body weight like this. Try to lift the shoulders and back as much as you can. This will create an extension arch into the lower back to help intensify this stretch. Again, only to your comfort level. You want to hold this position for 30 seconds. From there, you can just relax, and then on the next repetition, try to drive the knee up even further and try to lift the upper back even more. If this becomes too easy, you can outstretch the arms like this, but just make sure that it feels comfortable and you're not lifting your hips or pelvis off the bed while you do it. Those need to stay flat. But you want to try to do this for 3 to 5 repetitions. How you can take this to even the next level is, while you do the Cobra pose, angle your body slightly in the opposite direction. So if I have my left leg off, let's turn a little bit towards my right. And when you do this, you're going to notice that the muscles in the lower back just get hit a little bit differently, and you might find that it offers you a little bit more relief. So experiment with different angles. Go with one that you feel is a little bit more effective. Try to throw more repetitions in there to hopefully get more pain and stiffness relief. And again, whatever you do on one side, always switch to the other to keep them both in balance. This next mobility exercise is wonderful because we're going to focus on the legs, glutes, buttocks, hips, pelvis, lower back, all at the same time. It's known as the Bretzel, and this one is best done in bed. Let's roll up to one side. In this case, my left side is on top. I'm going to take my right hand,
place it behind my left knee. My left hand is going to grab at my right ankle. The first movement is very simple. We're going to pull with both hands towards us at the same time. When you do this, you're going to feel a great stretch from the lower back all the way down into the legs. Pull them up as far as you feel comfortable. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds. You're going to relax, and then you're going to repeat 3 to 5 times. With each repetition, challenge yourself to go a little bit further by pulling to intensify that stretch. How we can take this to the next level is with the knee that's on top, let's rotate that down towards the floor while we do this stretch. And you're going to feel it intensify, and it usually feels very, very good, but only go to your comfort level. Again, hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds. You're just going to relax, and then on the next repetition, challenge yourself by going a little bit further with it. But try to do this one for 3 to 5 times, and then once you're done, switch to the other side to keep them both in balance.
This next stretching exercise is wonderful because you're pretty much going to feel it from your shoulders down to your toes. Let's go next to a wall and place one side completely flush against it. So knee, hip, shoulder flush against that wall. The leg that's in back right here, let's bend it at 90 degrees, and the front leg is also going to be bent at 90 degrees. But for our back leg, make sure that the toes are facing away from you to get a very good stretch into the lower part of the leg, into the ankle and foot. Let's start off by doing a simple lunge forward like this. When I do this, you're going to feel the leg muscles, notably the hip flexors right here, start to get a very good stretch. We want to keep this front leg, the foot, flat as possible while doing this. So lunge forward as much as you can. Once you feel a very comfortable stretch, hold this. And then now let's incorporate a back stretch into this. Take the arm that's facing away from the wall, straighten it at the elbow, and I'm going to rotate my upper body all the way like this to the point where the back side of my hand is going to be able to touch that wall. This is going to be a great stretch into the back, all the way down into the legs themselves. Try to hold this one comfortably for 15 to 30 seconds. From there, you're just going to relax, take a breather, and then on the next repetition, try to stretch even more into it. Challenge yourself. And then repeat this one 3 to 5 times. Once you're done on one side, always switch to the other to keep them both in balance. So this stretching exercise you can pretty much do anywhere, at home, at work, in class. All you need is a sturdy chair. Let's sit at the edge of that chair, have very good upright posture. I'm going to take one leg and put it over the other. When I do this, I should have my ankle being supported by the other side's knee, and when I look down, it should look like a figure 4. From there, what I'm going to do, straighten the elbows, interlock the thumbs like this, and I'm going to pivot forward from the hips. It's important not to round the back, but to pivot forward from the waist through the hips. The further that you go down towards the floor, the more intense this stretch is going to get, so only go to your comfort level. You're going to feel it pull in the lower back, through the hips, glutes, buttocks, into the back of the leg. This one really targets a muscle called the piriformis, which can give sciatic-like symptoms known as piriformis syndrome. Try to hold this one comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds. You're just going to come back up, take a breather, and then on the next repetition, go a little bit further with it to help stretch it even more. Do this for 3 to 5 times and then switch to the other side to keep them both in balance. If you want to take this one to the next level, let's go back into this position right here, have very good upright posture so we're not leaning forward. Let's take the arms, I should say the hands, place them over the shoulders like this, and then rotate my back towards one direction. This one's going to stretch more into the back while you're also getting a lower body stretch with it. Hold this one comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds. Come back to the middle, and then just repeat on the other side. Again, holding for 20 to 30 seconds. But you want to do this one for 3 to 5 repetitions on both sides, and on each repetition, try to stretch into it a little bit more to challenge yourself to get more mobility out of the back. If you want to take this one to even the next level, we can target a muscle known as the QL, or the quadratus lumborum, which is a big instigator of back pain. I'm going to go back with nice upright posture, take one hand, place it at the hip right here. The other hand is going to go above my head like this. Let's pivot towards the side that you have the hand on the hip. Try to lean over as far as you can. You're going to feel a great stretch from the armpit all the way down into the lower back and pelvis. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. You're just going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this 3 to 5 times, again, going a little bit further with it with each repetition, and then switch to the other side to keep them both in balance. If you liked the video and got a lot of relief, please show us your support by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing to our channel too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.